Hey guys, Fat Man's here. I had an issue last night when I went to pick up my truck. I blew a brake line. I'm not quite sure which one it is. It's either going to be this one that comes in the side here or the one that comes in up here. It's one of the two. I was hoping I'd get lucky and it was a rubber line. A lot easier to replace, but I'm not that lucky. So I'm working safe here. I've got the jack still in place. Not really supporting any weight, but it's there anyway. And I can't see my screen. I've got a jack stand under there. So if it does fall, it'll get caught on the jack stand. It won't hurt nobody. And before I'm done, if I have to leave it this way, I'll pull the jack stand, or I'll leave the jack stand there and pull the jack out. So I'm going to pull this apart using, anybody that's been a mechanic knows this is a flare nut wrench. Special wrench for the purpose of taking lines apart, hydraulic lines apart. So that's what I'm using. The lines are really rusty. I'm sure one of them just rusted through. So hopefully I can just maybe find a good spot and splice it. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I've had pretty good luck with compression fittings on brake lines. As long as I get a good solid spot on the old line, I can usually do a pretty good job with the compression fittings, and haven't ever had one leak on me. So hopefully I can splice into the line. Otherwise I'll have to, this line goes all the way up to the master cylinder. If that's the line that's leaking, which I think it is from my cursory glancing here, I'll just replace the whole line. The other line runs to the other side of the truck to operate the other wheel cylinder, or brake caliper. So I used to do brakes many years ago for a living. So we'll see how this goes. I'll be back in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm back a minute. Just like I thought. It was the line that goes up to the master cylinder. Whenever you're working on brakes, brake fluid can destroy paint. So you want to be really careful with it that you don't get it on a painted surface, because it will just blister the paint and eat it right off. Plus, you get a little nick in your knuckle like that, get a little brake fluid in there, it smarts a bit. So I have to try to figure out how I'm going to get that brake line off the master cylinder. I'm going to spray down the bleeder valve on the brake caliper, because this is the bleeder valve right here, and that bad boy is going to be a bear cat to get off, and I hate breaking them because they're a beast when you break them to get the rest of it out. So if I break it, I guess you'll get to learn something else. As long as I'm down here, street sweeper's going by, sorry about that guys. As long as I'm down here, if I look through these slots, I can see how my brake pads are, and the rotor itself has plenty left to it, so if I do need to turn it. Brake pads were done just before I got the truck, but the back brakes were not done. But they did give me the shoes for the back, so we'll be doing those too maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll have to wait till I get a little more time. I do have to work this afternoon, so I'm not going to get this done today, I don't think. But we'll see. So I'm going to pop the hood and get up top. Alright guys, never let it be said that I didn't give you a little information to go along with just showing you how to do stuff. This is the line that I took out, and this goes down to the front brake where I showed you. This is the end that broke. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. It just rusted through. No biggie. Easy enough to replace. But if you look at the line itself, now this is the main line that carries the brake fluid. When you hit the brakes, this sends the brake fluid to both wheel calipers, and the wheel calipers basically just squeeze on a set of pads onto the rotor. The brake line has a purpose behind all of the stuff that's there. It's kind of wrapped, and I don't know, you can probably see it there pretty well. It's wrapped with kind of a spring. The spring is there so that if something catches it and it bends a little more, it doesn't kink. And it also helps to absorb the pulsations when you hit the brakes. This coil here is also designed there to absorb some of those pulsations when you hit the brake. So basically it kind of eliminates all of that along with the anti-lock brake system. This will kind of like, it kind of eliminates all those pulsations. So that's it. The other end here, just to make it easy, it wouldn't break free because it's pretty crusty. I just cut it. I got to replace the whole line anyway. Fortunately, it's a small line, and I should be able to do it. I'll probably make my own line just because it's easier that way. When it comes to making a bend like that, there's a special tool that you need. Hopefully I can find mine to make a bend like that without putting a kink in it. The new lines are pretty, they're pretty pliable. So I'm going to try to get myself to the auto parts store and get me a brake line. So we'll be back. Alright guys, so hopefully you can see all this okay. I'm outside, the sun's behind me kind of over my head. It's almost noon. This is the brake line I took off. This is the replacement, which is a very straight line. The one end is not the appropriate size, so we have an adapter, which is okay. I can deal with that. But right at the top of the line, by the master cylinder, I've got that pretty sharp bend. Now, you can do that in a factory because they fill the line with fluid and make the bend, and then when all the bends are made, then they drain the line and clean it out. I do not have that ability here to pressurize some fluid inside the line to keep it from kinking. So what we do is we find something to help us make that bend. In this case, I'm using a flashlight. It's not going to be as sharp a bend, but it's going to be close enough. So we're just holding it on there. And I'm going to go more than 90 because I'm going to have to come, it's going to come out of that adapter and I'm going to have to come back. So I'm going to need another bend right about here to bring that back down. So we're going to start that way. Now to make the curly cues, that's going to be, I had everything right here. Got interrupted with a phone call. When you need to bust something with rust, this is PB Blaster. Hopefully you can see that. This stuff is great. So we're going to have our curly cue. I'm going to go right about there and just start. There's 3 on the line. And that's going to get me about to where I need to be. Now the curly cues don't have to be that way necessarily. They're kind of there to take some flex and make it so that the brake line doesn't break. So my line goes like this down towards the bottom here. I'm going to have to put another bend, and I'm going to have to take this label off to do it. Make sure I don't have any of that label stuck in my fittings. These fittings, I don't know, you're probably not going to be able to see that very well. They're a flared fitting. Let's see if I can. It's not going to show up real well with the sun out here. But it's a flared fitting. And you're not going to be able to see this either very well. The inside, there's a little piece that the flare fits over. And basically it's called kind of a compression fitting. So when you tighten down on it, it compresses in on the other piece. So down here, if we hold our line like this to kind of get the idea, right about here, I need to put another 90-degree bend towards me. So again, we'll grab our flashlight and we'll just bend it. So there we go. Aside from having our curly Q in a different spot, we'll go in a different direction and not quite as long, that should fit in there. The adapter fits onto the master cylinder, so I'm going to go and stick that on. And I'm going to feed this line down, and hopefully everything just lines right up with a few minor adjustments. The brake line is flexible, is not really flexible, but you can bend it. You don't want to put any sharp kinks in it because you'll wreck the line. But so far all these bends are beautiful and perfect as far as I'm concerned. So I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll check it out. Well guys, hopefully you'll be able to see everything here. That's the new line. Goes down there. You want it to try not to be rubbing on anything. And I didn't do too bad a job. This I can move. It's just an electrical plug. The one wire there that's laying on it. That's no big deal. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Plugs in down to the rear anti-lock. So that's what I wound up with. And hopefully you can see my little curly Q down there. Right here, I hooked that other line up. I kind of wanted it to run down, so I wanted to leave a line off. And this one, we'll put it right back on now. I need to grab my wrench. So I'm going to put that back on. And that's it for installing the brake line. Next we'll be bleeding the brakes, which is this little valve right there. And I've got that soaking in Rust Buster and PB Blaster right now. Hopefully it'll break free when I need it to. So, y'all stay safe. God bless, and have a great day.